you are hungry, I will feed you. Proposed state law to fight hunger in Texas by Brady Campbell. So, a poem by Irene Lara Silva, uh, titled as well, If You're Hungry, I Will Feed You, reads as follows. My pantries are full, bursting with preserves, dried herbs, salted meats. My garden's lush with salad greens, the bursting rounded bodies of tomatoes, zucchinis, eggplants. My orchard's sighing with branches, low and heavy with fruit sweet and incandescent. All lying in wait for so long, too long. Eons, suns and moons, moons and moons, seasons, years and years. There is such hunger in you, it inspires an ache in me. Irene is actually a Texan poet, and she lives in Austin. And she describes the unbalanced hunger struggle where some starve while others live in excess. Now, this description isn't purely artistic, but it also rings true for America and Texas as well. Many Americans face hunger despite the country's high GDP. This is due to more affluent areas neglecting to donate food waste to hungry areas. Americans waste nearly $218 billion worth of food annually, and Texas is no exception. Dallas and Fort Worth account for more than $1.7 billion in wasted food every year, with Dallas discarding an estimated $965 million worth of food annually. Fort Worth wasting approximately $738 million each year. And so I propose a new law, the Texas Feed Act, or the Food Equity Through Efficient Donation Act, which would require food service businesses over $1 million a year in revenue and 10,000 square feet facility size to donate 2% of non-perishable inventory nearing sell-by date per quarter. Compliant businesses would receive a state sales tax credit proportional to donation for qualifying donations. All donations would go to Senate-cleared food banks and nonprofits. So let's break down the cost and benefits for this law as it stands. So, with the requirements of $1 million in revenue and 10,000 square feet, about 2,000 businesses in Texas qualify, and they're mostly grocery and supermarket locations. And this is assuming $5,000 of inventory per store. $500,000. So 2% of $500,000 is $10,000 per store per quarter, which is $40,000 per year per store. So 2,000 stores with $40,000 per year is $80 million a year in donated food value statewide. And so the final state cost would be $40 million a year in state tax credits, which is 50% of donated value. And this would feed 22 million meals per year statewide, which is a big difference. Now let's break down why this works. The FEED Act uses existing Texas law and infrastructure rather than a full overhaul. From Chapter 13 excerpt on revenue and budget, it says there is no state income tax in Texas. The state of Texas' main revenue source is from sales tax. This is why the FEED Act uses a sales tax credit as incentive rather than an income tax reduction. This way, we can build it into the revenue that Texas uses already, and instead of paying out of pocket from donations or fundraising through the state, we're actually paying out of pocket via the way that Texas earns its revenue. And per Chapter 10, we can see that the Texas Department of Agriculture already has infrastructure in grocery stores, since it regulates all weights and measures devices, such as grocery store scales and retail price scanners, to ensure customers are charged advertised prices. This way, no new agency is needed, and the FEED Act can operate seamlessly through existing Texas Department of Agriculture channels. And that will be it for this new law. Be sure to vote on the FEED Act when it comes in. Thank you for your time.